Hello everyone, my name is EposVox and welcome to kind of a Pokemon X and Y breakdown, as well as just a general compilation of what we know so far. I'm going to be using a mix of pictures from Pokemon websites, pictures captured just elsewhere, as well as footage from the most recently released gameplay trailer to explain my points in this video. If you haven't seen the gameplay trailer yet, it is up on my channel. I will put links in the description and all that jazz, but let's jump right into it. Alright, so there's some basics, and I just minimized my window. Alright, there's some basics that we should cover, just in case you've, been out of the loop or whatever. The region is called Kalos region, or Kalos. It's designed after France, or, it resembles France, and I have a map of the region available. I don't really know if this is the in-game map or if this is simply just, a concept art for it, but this is the region map that shows the different areas you will go to. And like I said, the area is based off of France. The gameplay is no longer sprite-based. It's 3D based. It heavily resembles some of the graphics in the Pokemon Coliseum games. And it's 3D it looks like it has multiple camera angles because it shows that you can view your character from the front and from the back and things like that. The graphics look really, really good for a Pokemon game. 3D, interactive, and a couple pictures. I don't know if that is simply just in that one position or if that's, in effect for the whole game. But there are pictures showing that your character can look in the mirror and see a reflection of itself. And so that's pretty cool. That implies like a kind of dynamic, interactive world, which is pretty cool. And also, a big thing, which I missed in my previous, Pokemon news, character customization. Yeah. I don't think it's complete character creation as you might expect from like a full formal RPG, but there is some menus shown where you can choose like a few different presets for your character, be it like skin tones and hair tones and things like that, as well as you can get different outfit items for your character and change those along the way. That is huge news. That is something that people have wanted in Pokemon games for years, and so I am extremely excited for that. It's something small, it's something that won't even affect gameplay, but at the same time it's something, we've wanted. It's something that you can use to make the Pokemon games more your own, and I really like that. We also have some images of, the new Pokemon. There's Fletchling, which, these are, I think, the translated names now. Fletchling, Go-Goat, Helioptile, which is the electric one, Pancham, which is the fighting panda. Some people were making a big deal because people they thought that we were pretending that, Spinda didn't exist, because technically it was based off a panda, according to its description, even though it looked mostly like a bunny. But it was based off a panda, but it was just a useless normal type. Like, it was completely useless in the game. Anyway. Now, we have some images of what the menus and stuff looks like. Like, when you're challenged by a Pokemon trainer, it shows an actual, drawing, more of an art of the character versus just their little sprite coming into battle, saying you're challenged by, and we have one for Last Anna here. Then we have the chat bubbles that appear when trainers want to battle you. Those are pretty cool. In this screenshot specifically, it kind of just cuts off their heads, so that's not necessarily the most convenient placing, but whatever. So the chat bubbles are kind of cool. It's it's not that different, but at the same time, it's different enough to make it feel like an original Pokemon game. Next, we have images of the, Pokemon description menus showing their moves, and that looks really, really cool. I believe these images are what is shown on the touchscreen, judging by the aspect ratio. But the menus look pretty different. They look pretty cool. I like those. And then, of course, you have riding on the back of Go-Goat. It's a mount. It's a mountable Pokemon. A Go-Goat is, that you can ride through cities. We don't fully know if these are, if that's going to, someone suggested it might replace the bicycle. But that would imply that everyone had to have a Go-Goat, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But it is a mountable Pokemon. It could be an HM as well. We don't know just yet. But that's pretty cool. We have some images of, walking through wild grass. The games are going to be released in October 2013, and their box art can be seen as well. And then, oh yeah, one final thing was diagonal running. You're not walking. You can move diagonally. You don't just have to walk in like squares. You can walk diagonally through grass and stuff. And there's images or a GIF of that as well. There is also a bit from the trailer that shows your character sitting down on a bench, which also goes with the dynamic environments thing that I was talking about. That suggests that you can just kind of sit down and take a break, interact with your environment, and just kind of enjoy the scenery instead of having to play all the time. And that's really cool in my opinion. Thank you for watching, guys. I'm sorry I talked so fast and threw so much information at you, but I wanted to get together a compilation of what, general information, what we know so far of the Pokemon X and Y games. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and a comment below, and subscribe if you're not already. And otherwise, you guys have a nice day. See you next time.